Hey Gemini, welcome to Arena Reads. My name is Sharena, and what we're going to talk about today is what is on your mind. So we're going to be getting some tarot cards out, which it looks like I already got a few, so I'm going to get one more. But we're going to get some messages that will hopefully bring you greater clarity into your situation that you're thinking about, or a situation that might come up soon. Okay, now the intuitive message that I was getting before I was shuffling your cards is that I feel like that you are actively trying to improve a situation that's going on in your life, whether that is your health, whether that is your finances, whether that is the connections that you have that you care about in your life, or just you in general. I feel like you are actively trying to improve yourself and your place in life, okay? Or just go through a positive phase of self-development. Okay, so let me go ahead and get your last card out. What other card do we have for Gemini? Oh, none. I'm gonna show you what we got so far. We got the Emperor, and then we also got the Hierophant in reverse. So, I feel like your principles are changing. Like what you find, like where you find value from, that is starting to change. And I feel like what is changing into, I feel like you start to value courage. You start to value hard work. You start to value not having any excuses. You just like persistent energy. Just staying, I don't know, just not giving up so easily. Those are the things that you start to, or the kind of people that you start to value. Because I feel like there were I don't know if I showed you the Eight of Wands is in the reverse, but I feel like there were situations or people that started to show you what a good example looks like of what you should not do, or how you should not approach your goals, or how you should not attain something. I feel like you were shown all the bad examples, and you are learning how to do things the right way or the appropriate way. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not rambling on. But anyway, I feel like with this Emperor here, you're really trying to maintain like a positive attitude, like I can do spirit with whatever challenges that you are trying to push through. Okay, because I feel like you see the goal is right there. Matter of fact, you might already have achieved the goal, but it still come with difficulties or challenges or obstacles that you still have to, fight through. Okay, and it's like I don't know. I feel like for some of you, you're realizing the more that a difficult or the more difficult a situation is, if you could work through that. Like, let's say that you got a goal that you've been at it for some time, and you keep getting met with obstacle after obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, and it's like you're starting to realize the more difficult it is, the more valuable the reward must be. Because if I still want it after all these obstacles and bullshit and challenges that I've been dealing with, and I still want it, and I still see it, it must be worth it. I must need to go after this still, because ain't no way I had to go and climb this tall ass mountain and go up them steep hills just so I can get up there. You know what? I must really want to sit on that tree. It might be a good view up there. You know what? Let me just keep going. So I feel like you're starting to value more of that kind of spirit, whether in yourself or in other people. And like I said, this overall energy of wanting to improve yourself or a situation that you're dealing with, I feel like this is a good energy to have. But it required you changing some sort of principle that you have, or the way that you approach things and situations, or the kind of connections that you have. You start to realize, like, you know what, there needs to be a switcheroo. Maybe there were some things that you had to let go. And the reason being is because you realize there were opportunities that you missed out on that you really wish you hadn't. And you got to a point you were like, no, 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 no more. I'm not going to let other things continue to pass by me when I can take control, some sort of control in my life, and be like, hey, I'm going to use my free will to my advantage. And if it says I can claim this opportunity, I'm going to claim it. And I feel like in doing that, you had to think for yourself. You couldn't think like the flock of sheep that you were rolling with, not to, be disrespectful, but you realized that there were people that you were around that thought a certain way that was not conducive to you attaining some sort of goal that was going to bring you fulfillment and also stability. and also a sense of self-respect too. And once you found that self-respect, you were like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I can't hang with you anymore. I can't think like this anymore. I gotta do better. I am gonna be better. And I'm doing that. And you felt like, you know what, with all of this going on at, well, yeah, because I feel like you were moving too fast in the wrong lane. And you started to catch wind of that. You were like, whoa, let me slow down. Let me back. Let me take a step back and just sit here for a second and then figure out what I need to correct. I feel like some of you had like a reality check about yourself and it worked. That's good. Okay, let's see what else we got going on for Gemini. You realize that each day holds something special. Each day holds something special. The bad days and the good days and everything in between. It's always something that you can take from a situation to better yourself, or you can take it and use it to go against yourself or to make excuses for yourself. It's all about your mindset, but it looks like you're choosing the positive one. Okay, it says live every moment, laugh every day, love beyond words. I feel like these are some of the energies that you're trying to like embrace more of. Just, whatever the day brings, let me just make the best out of it and just move forward. I can't sit still. I'm gonna move forward, but I'm move forward in the right way and in the right direction. Even if there's a lot of things going on beneath the surface, which it could be, it very much could be. You got a lot of emotions that I feel like with the Emperor, you don't let overpower you. And that's something that could be challenging. Maybe you were a person where you did let the emotions get the better of you. Maybe you're learning how to overcome that and how to keep things beneath the surface, but not erupt in a bad way. Like I see with this Eight of Wands in the reverse. Oh, too much, too much. But I will. Okay, I see why I came out because again, enjoy every moment. Enjoy every moment. It says squeeze the day when life give you lemons. Hey, what it, So I'm gonna leave that out. Okay. Any other messages in regards to people in your life? What are they thinking and feeling as to why you felt like you gotta, change the way that you function as a person that might pull you away from these people? This has been the theme so far for the readings that I've done. I'm seeing that in different ways. Okay. There's a relationship that you're reconsidering, or you're reconsidering several relationships right now for many different reasons. I feel like you're going down a list of people and realizing like how do they serve you and how do you serve them? What do you all bring to each other's life? I feel like you're evaluating people in your contact list right now. One more before I say something. Yeah, okay, that's what I was picking up. So the reason that you're evaluating people in your life right now, because the people that you were cool with, or maybe this could be you, this could also be you, but you weren't, or they weren't being as responsible people like they could be or should be. Because these people have yet to take responsibility, and which is why they are stuck in the situation that they're dealing with. Or maybe this is you. You failed to take some sort of responsibility, which is why it left you feeling stuck at one point in your life. But I feel like this is a situation that you are improving or trying to improve. And it starts by taking responsibility for what it is that you can take accountability for. Maybe it's something that you kicked yourself in the foot with, and you got to realize, like, you know what? Yeah, I did kick myself in the foot. I did put myself in this predicament. Let me see how I could change that. And with other people around you, maybe they don't do that. Maybe they don't have that reality check, or they don't have people around them to say, hey, maybe do things differently. Or maybe you try to be that person to them and they don't listen. And you're like, okay, but then I can't rock with you like that, because if this is not, comprehending well, I don't know how we gonna work, or how we gonna be cool. I feel like somebody's okay with letting things get stuck. If it means that they got to take responsibility, I feel like there's people around you who are like, I don't want to do that. It's too hard, or it's not fun, or I don't care. And you're like, well, if you don't care, then why the hell should I, you know? Mm, there is a person in particular outside of you that you want to be very careful of, because I feel like this person, they study you in ways to figure out how they can manipulate you and do things to their benefit at your disadvantage, because we got curious about you because they want to dominate you. So you want to be careful about that person. And if, matter of fact, who is that person? Give me their sun sign. That could be a Pisces, a Cancer, a Leo, heavy on the Pisces because it came out twice. Careful of that person. Any other messages for Gemini? What's going on with your money situation? Matter of fact, I don't use this one. I don't use this. What's going on with Gemini's money or career situation? Some of you guys are taking a risk. Is it a good one? Or is it a foolish one? Okay, it looked like a good one, because it looks like you're trying to communicate clearly about an idea that you want to present, that you want to start. Maybe there's a project that you want to do, or maybe there's some sort of role or some sort of, there's something new that you want to initiate. And it could be a risk because it is something that people are not used to. You could be doing things in a different way, but it seems like if you communicate your ideas well, it could work out and people will be on board. So that's something positive. They may feel like it's even a deal, or maybe some of you might come across a deal or a bargain when you're out shopping, and maybe that could be helpful to whatever this is that you're wanting to present, especially if you're making a presentation or doing some sort of project. Okay. Ooh, and it can even bring in some additional income, and that can help to take care of other expenses that you might have in your finances, or if this is talking about like a business. Okay, so it look like whatever risk that you want to take, if you execute it well, it could, you know, it could turn out nice, yeah. But just don't waste your money. So big on those deals that we saw from before with the bargains. If you can see something for cheaper, but it works just the same, or if not better than the name brand, you know, go with the cheaper one. You know, shop smart, whatever the case may be. Any other messages regarding the money or career? Okay, okay, okay. What I want to say is, if you go shopping, one, don't go overboard. Don't waste your money. If you need to save a little bit of money, or you know, go on a little discount prices, go on a clearance, do that. Don't be foolish. And then also make sure that whatever it is that you are buying, you're not buying a knockoff. And I know I just say, you know, you need to, you know, go with the discount or the little name brand, whatever the case is, that's cool. But I'm seeing this for people who are trying to make like a really hefty investment. And they're like, let's say for instance, a shopping bag, right? You want to get that name brand shopping bag, and you end up spending all this money that you could be using for other things, and you buy this bag only to find out it was a knockoff, and you be like, ah. And then you go to return it, can't return it because the shop's gone. Now you wasted your money on the knockoff bag that you don't even want. You know, stuff like that. And the reason I say this is because we got cursed money, shopping spree, treat yourself, ending out with fraud. Okay. Then also make sure that if you are paying somebody to do a job or a service, that they're not frauds and stealing your money. Be careful. There are scammers out here. Okay. Jeez. All right, Gemini, I'm going to go ahead and end it off there. I feel like we got enough information. And if you would like more, feel free to contact me using the information in the description box. Feel free to watch the other content on the channel. And I will talk to you again soon. So until next time. Bye bye.